College graduates earn about $1.2 million more over a lifetime than high school-only workers. And U.S. tuition has risen roughly 1,400% since 1980, while median wages barely doubled. So is university worth it? Depends on which university, which major, and crucially, whether you actually graduate. Nobody is the average. 5 minutes, both sides, the wage premium data, the debt filings, the completion rates, and a verdict that says the honest answer isn't yes or no, it's for whom. Chapter 1, the case for because the average is still positive, and some sectors literally require the credential. Start with the lifetime earnings gap. Bachelor's degree holders earn a median lifetime of about 2.8 million. High school only workers around 1.6 million, a $1.2 million gap over 40 years of work. That number has been remarkably stable. Then unemployment resilient in every recession, including 2008 and 2020. College degree unemployment stayed roughly half the rate of high school only. In 2024, 2.2% for graduates, 4.1% for HS. The buffer is real, and it compounds. And then the required sectors: doctors, lawyers, engineers, research scientists, nurses, architects, accountants. There's literally no route into these professions. That doesn't route through a formal degree. About 25% of US employment is credential-locked. That number isn't changing. And the non-earnings outcomes. College graduates live about 7 years longer than non-graduates, have 50% lower divorce rates, report higher life satisfaction across most metrics. Correlation isn't causation, but the wall of associations is real. Chapter 2, the case against, because a great average with a catastrophically wide variance is not a great average. The price scandal. Since 1980, US tuition is up roughly 1,400%. Adjusted for an inflation, real cost tripled or quadrupled. Meanwhile, the wage premium has grown much more slowly. The value proposition is not what it was for your parents. The debt. Total US student loan debt. $1.77 trillion, about 44 million borrowers. Average balance at around 37,000. For 25% of borrowers, over 60,000. That debt follows you through bankruptcy, mortgage applications, divorce settlements. Underemployment. Roughly 40% of recent US graduates work in jobs that don't require a degree. Barista, retail supervisor, call center. The degree got them the interview. It did not, in reality, get them the job it was supposed to. And the completion problem. The 6-year graduation rate for US 4-year colleges is only about 64%. 36% pay for years of school, leave with debt, and no credential. The wage premium doesn't apply to them. They get the bill without the benefit. And the signal is inflating. In 1970, about 25% of Americans had college experience. Today, 65%. A signal held by 2/3 of the population is no longer a strong signal. What used to be a differentiator is now the baseline. Above the baseline, costs money. Costs. Chapter 3, what actually changed, because the 20-year-old choosing college in 2025 faces a market the boomer defenders of the average never saw. The variance widened. Engineering graduate, median lifetime premium over 3 million. Computer science, similar. Nursing, around 2 million. Some humanities and arts programs increasingly show negative net present value once debt is factored in. The average hides everything. Incredible alternatives arrived. Trades, electricians earn median around 80,000 within 5 years. Plumbers similar. HVAC. Coding bootcamps, 90% plus placement for a fraction of the cost and time. The old binary, college or fast food, no longer describes the actual choice set. Chapter 4, the verdict. The answer neither side of the college for all versus learn a trade debate wants to hear. Both are true. The average return on a college degree is still positive, and the variance around that average is now wide enough that many individual students end up losing. The slogan hides the variance, and the variance is where you actually live. So stop asking, is college worth it? Ask instead, is this college for this major, at this net cost, with this probability of completion, worth it for this student? Same college can be plus $500,000 for one kid and minus $50,000 for another. Same room, same tuition, different lives. 3 rules. 1. Always compute net cost, not sticker price. Financial aid distorts the number wildly. The Ivy at 50,000 often costs a middle-income family less than State U at 25. 2. Field matters more than institution above a certain threshold. State school engineering beats elite school English measurably. 3. Factor completion probability. Do not enroll in a program where your realistic finish odds are under 50%. That path is designed to sell you debt. The framework nobody teaches. Net cost plus completion probability plus expected earnings for your specific major and school minus the 4 years of foregone earnings. Runs like a spreadsheet, ends the argument, and is exactly what colleges don't want you to compute. Because if you did, many of them wouldn't have customers. Be specific. Name one class you took that changed something and one you paid for that changed nothing. Both. Specific. The pair is the picture. Subscribe. New question every week. The honest answers nobody in either tribe will give you.